Friday, and today we are making lighting bugs. Not lightning bugs, but lighting bugs. Fun little decorative thing you can put outside. If you put a solar light in it, it will actually light up. Kind of cool. And of course, because it's trash to treasure, we've just used some recycled stuff. Most of which you are going to be able to find in a little supply pack out in the vestibule of the library. But remember, only if you are signed up for the Adult Summer Reading Program. And if you're not, hurry up. You're running out of time. It's important to sign up, otherwise you're going to miss all the fun. So what you will need to make a lighting bug, if you want to make one like this, is some kind of jar. This one, of course, obviously is just a little mason canning jar. I've got one over here that's yep, that's a recycled garlic jar. Imagine that. And I have, for this project here, I actually used some Christmas bulbs. And that is part of your bug package that will be available to you in the vestibule. Remember, you can pick up your supplies in the vestibule of the library Monday through Friday from 9 to 4:30. Only if you're signed up for the Adult Summer Reading Program. Remember, it's free and it's super easy. All you gotta do is go on the website. These are really cool things to make, and you kind of just let your imagination run wild. Now with the little, you'll get a little Christmas bulb like this. You'll get some googly eyes, and you can glue your little eyeballs on so that maybe you end up with something like this. And there will also be wings, and you can kind of look through the packages and see what kind of bug you want to put together. I have some little centers of silk flowers. If you're going to make silk flowers from scratch, you have that little centerpiece. You can use those for antennas. Those will be in the package. I'll put a couple little fun things in there, sequins or whatever, just in case you don't have any extra junk at home. I will provide you with some of my junk. If you wanted to make these at home and maybe you aren't able to get up to the library and don't have wings, I just used the plastic dividers that come in a folder and cut them to make wings and just hot glued them on. So that's really all there is to making a bug, and you can use any kind of light bulb. You don't need a Christmas light. This is one of the burnt out ones from my dining room light. And I just used the little, they're not really silk, but they call them silk flower petals, but they're not. We've got some beads and some wire up here for antennas. I think these were some other kind of funky sequins to give them some extra eyeballs. You can really get creative. This is an old light bulb that I think was in our barn. And I turned that into one with some little wooden hearts and these little eyes. The little antenna's broken. And these are fun to just kind of hang out or put in your garden. They are pretty weatherproof. The most damage that really happens to them is if there's someplace where the wind's going to really beat them up. Again, I had a fun little cool colored light bulb that gives them. And you can even take them and glue them onto a little wooden like stick and then make them like a plant pick, if you like. This guy's got some pretty sequins on him. He's kind of fancy. And I had some other weird little beads, and I'll try and put those out in the vestibule too, so that you maybe put a little stinger on them, or maybe you wanted those to be as little antennas. So get really creative and really fun with your bug. But make sure once you make your bug, send us a picture so that we can share it, because you guys have been doing some really cool stuff. Oh man, some of the pictures I've been getting from Trash to Treasure, you guys are real artists. I'm very envious. It's not the silly stuff I'm putting out here. So all you need to do is, of course, come to the library, pick up your supply pack, and hot glue works best. Just remember, if you're using a high temperature glue gun, be careful. The bulbs that you're getting are glass, so if you get that too hot, there's a chance it could break. But you're just going to glue your wings on, get your little bug in order, and then the fun part about putting them in the jar like this guy, I actually had some clear kind of nylon. It's almost like a jewelry thread. You can use clear thread, you can use the jewelry thread, you can use fishing line. The fun part about this is when you put this out during the day, you can set it on the table, or you can run a piece of wire around here and hang it up. He almost looks like he's flying, especially if you get a little wind, or I don't know how well you can see that in the camera. But with the little thread in there, you really can't see that he's hanging up there, and he sort of does look like he's flying around. And I did this with a wide mouth mason jar, and to make my solar light fit inside of there, I just took a plastic, and I get this back out, and you can see that I just tied the stuff around the little plastic thing. But this is just the top part of the smelly beads that you put in your washing machine. Those fragrance beads, I guess they're not smelly beads. You can see his wings are kind of fun. But I just tied those around there. See, I don't know if you can see the hole in that. But that works out really nice so that it fits right inside the jar. You probably could put a little hot glue maybe on there, or a little duct tape. Duct tape's always fabulous too, right? And then your solar light, if you have a big one, the bigger ones come from the Dollar Tree. The big ones come from the Dollar Tree. There's some smaller ones that come from Walmart. And that little circular spot in there is narrow enough that it'll hold your skinnier Walmart, or if you get them from someplace else and they're a little skinnier than the ones at the Dollar Tree. And here's the cool thing. If you are signed up for summer reading and you watch this video, you'll know that while supplies last, we are also putting the solar lights out there as part of your packet for your bug. There's a limited number because they're not cheap. But if you go and pick up your packet and you're one of the first few people to do that, you'll also get a solar light. And again, they're real fun to just put together. Kids like to look at them. If you don't have any fishing line or invisible thread, this one I just used some little elastic on there, like the elastic thread, or maybe it was necklace elastic. And the nylon stuff is a little harder to hot glue. You either want to tie it onto whatever you're going to support your light with, or maybe tape it. With the elastic thread, it is a little easier to hot glue. It doesn't melt it. But I just taped it because if you go ahead and put your ring on your jar, that will pinch the wire down there too and hold it. And again, this one's kind of up high and kind of hides it. One of the other things you can do is, if you have a solar light that fits right in there, you can put plastic, a clear piece of plastic inside of here, cut it to fit, and that will keep kind of the water from collecting in there. If you want to make it more fun, you can put a little Easter grass in there. That makes it really cute. And that's our lighting bug project. Make sure that you share your project with us so that we can share it on Facebook, because you guys have been blowing me away. You're so creative. I'm so jealous. Remember, you can pick up your supplies Monday through Friday from 9 to 4:30 in the vestibule of the library, but only if you're signed up for the Adult Summer Reading Program. And it's so simple. Just stop in the library, get on the website, or give us a phone call and we'll get you signed up. Make sure you tune in tomorrow night for Out and About with AJ. It's going to be a good one. Lakeview Paranormal stops by the library and ghost hunt. And Thursday, well, that's about ghosts too. Angel McVoy joins us and reviews the movie Ghost. And Friday, Family Fun Night, that's going to be ghosty too, so don't miss a minute of it. And I want to say a very special hi to all my friends at Maples. Hey guys! Make sure that you join us Monday too for the Morning Monday menu, and we'll see you real soon.